At David's Bridal, love is in every stitch. From the initial sketch to the final details, each style is designed with exquisite craftsmanship. Turn those prom dreams into reality with David's Bridal. Every prom dress features handcrafted details filled with love. Create the perfect prom look in person with the help of their expert stylists, and feel David's Bridal's commitment to making everyone feel special, no matter their budget. Sign up for Diamond Loyalty to save 15% on your first purchase. Earn points towards special rewards and more at davidsbridal.com.
Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off Season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. Next time you see the American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Jon Stewart is back at The Daily Show, and he's bringing his signature wit and insight straight to your ears with The Daily Show Ears Edition podcast. Dive into Jon's unique take on the biggest topics in politics, entertainment, sports, and more. Joined by the sharp voices of the show's correspondents and contributors. And with extended interviews and exclusive weekly headline roundups, this podcast gives you content you won't find anywhere else. Ready to laugh and stay informed? Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The forces shaping markets and the economy are often hiding behind a blur of numbers.
So that's why we created The Big Take from Bloomberg Podcasts, to give you the context you need to make sense of it all.
Every day, in just 15 minutes, we dive into one global business story that matters.
You'll hear from Bloomberg journalists like Matt Levine.
A lot of this meme stock stuff is, I think, embarrassing to the SEC.
Follow The Big Take podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen.
Oi, who this? Actually, we don't have time, doesn't matter. This is Clover from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. You're about to listen to a podcast, and I hope it starts soon, because it's going to self-destruct in 3, 2, 1. Plug your ears.
Is it time to ban cell phones in schools?
Yeah. I think that's even late. Like, they've been banning them for a while. They're putting them in those pouches, those secure pouches all over the country.
That's like when you go to a Kevin Hart show and they take your freaking phone.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Or at this point, should we just put a cellular implant directly into kids' forearms right when they're born?
Yay!
It'd just be easier that way.
We'll feel it.
Maybe we could use them as the phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's an idea.
Just hit the belly button for an emergency.
New study just came out that found the average teenager now spends 92 minutes on their phone at school every day.
At school?
To be fair, my friends that are teachers that have to ask the students to pull out their phones a lot because most of the websites they need are blocked by the school. And so they need to use their phone to do their work.
I mean, they obviously got Spotify or something open listening to our podcast. That's ours, Jeff.
How long are kids even at school, though? Like 7 hours total?
I don't know.
That would mean about a fourth of their entire time in school is spent looking at their phone.
You sound like an old grandpa right now, the way you're delivering this.
I don't say I'm against it.
And I don't want to peel the curtain back, but you do have your phone out in front of you as well, right?
Yeah.
I think you're timing the segment, but...
No, I'm checking the comments that are coming in on our live stream.
Look at you, Jeff. You can't
Sorry,
even
blocking
make it.
another person. Don't tell me you like the show. I know you're lying.
Stop commenting.
It's just total lies. The crazy thing is those 92 minutes only represent 20% of kids' total daily phone time, meaning teenagers are now on their phone over 5.5 hours each and every day.
I mean, it's nuts. Like, to hang out with my niece, she's just turned 14. It's like, do you have a face anymore?
The top apps that teenagers use: Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, and YouTube. Which... it's just not cool.
Why? What?
We as a show are completely against it, unless they want to go to the Brooke and Jeffrey Instagram or the Brooke and Jeffrey Spotify or our TikTok or our YouTube pages. Otherwise, this is an outrage.
Yeah, but we do rely on you.
And we do have listeners say they listen while they're at school.
That's you are against it or you're not?
I am
confused.
so mad right now. We just need to go to the shot collar question of the day. And I know if anybody loves teenagers jumping into our comment section, it's Digital Jake.
The guy who has to filter through
who hearts each and every one of them.
We love you, Digital Jake.
I love the commenters. Please be nice to me.
This trivia is for the teens.
Well, I don't know why, but for some reason, a lot of famous people were born on this day, February 6th.
Really?
Is it because exactly 9 months before, every May, Brooke hosts her annual 1%ers couple swap soiree?
I invited you one time, and you told me you weren't going to say anything.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence. It can't be that. But for whatever reason...
We play this song a lot, too.
I know. At the party.
Old money. For whatever reason, today we're honoring all the iconic celebrities who called this their birthday during a special Name That Feb Celeb edition of Plenty of 20. Now, you say a number 1 through 20, and I'll give you a hint about a famous person who was born on February 6th. It could be a general description. It could be a famous quote they said, or anything they're really known for. You just have to tell me who that famous person is to stay in the game.
Oh.
Interesting.
We'll start with the woman who's free this Valentine's Day for any C-list celebs or higher. That's Alexis.
Whoa, it's going down to C now.
C is high.
How about a number?
6.
Alexis Zaza Gabor was famous for being a glamorous Hollywood actress and a socialite with a lavish lifestyle. She also made headlines for slapping a police officer in 1989, which only added to her legendary status. She was born back on this day in 1917. Alexis, please spell Zaza Gabor's first name.
Isn't it Jaja?
Sure. Does that help you, Alexis? Is that helpful?
No, that makes me think it's J's and not Z's. I'm going to go the long way. Z-A-A, Z-A-A.
Zaza.
Alexis said Z-A-A-Z-A-A. That is incorrect. Jaja, Brooke,
Thank you.
is spelled Z-S-A space Z-S-A.
Oh, the S is silent.
Have you really never seen that name written down?
No.
Oh, wild.
Brooke, it's your turn.
Okay, give me number 15.
Speaking of legendary, Brooke, you are known on our show for being legendary for remembering people's names.
Oh, God.
I need you to tell me the professional basketball player that Kim Kardashian was married to for just 72 days in 2011.
I mean, I remember important names like Chris Humphries.
Chris Humphries is correct. He turns 40
like I
years
wouldn't know
old today.
all of Kim's husband's names.
All right,
is he doing
let's go,
now?
Brooke. Name him. What's the first one's name?
Oh, I don't remember that guy.
That's right. All right.
wow.
Moving on. I almost took a point away.
Just
bragged about it.
The famous ones. The famous ones.
Jose, it's your
What
turn.
was that guy's name?
Kanye?
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with number 10.
Jose, this wild rock star made headlines in the 90s for storming off stage and has been part of a band that's been in more reunions than most people have had birthdays. His last name is the same as a flower. Who is he?
What heavy metal artist has caused ruckus on stage? Ozzy Osbourne, right? Bit of the head off a bat.
He gave you a hint.
Is that last name a flower?
No, I'm all right. Well, I'll just say Axl Rose.
Axl Rose is correct, Jose.
Man. I would not have gotten that one.
Yeah.
Really?
Jeffrey, it's your turn.
In honor of all the high school teens listening to this right now at school, give me
Careful.
number 13.
Oh.
Jeffrey, you have a lot of presidential knowledge, but what about famous vice presidents?
Ooh.
This founding father was born on February 6th and is remembered for a famous duel that ended in tragedy. Who is he?
A founding father.
Easy.
I think I know. but
Alexander
it's not he.
Hamilton was involved in a duel with...
Oh, see, that's different. Oh.
Aaron Burr was not a vice president either. He was a treasurer. There's also Andrew Jackson, though. I think he actually killed somebody on Capitol Hill.
Literally, that's
Isn't
what I
that
was
wild
thinking.
that they just used to be like, yeah, let's go settle this by shooting guns at each other,
Bring
and
it
everybody
back.
was cool. Like
Bring
that was
back those times.
You want that back?
Yes.
Jeff, I feel like you'd lose a duel very quickly.
Well, I'm not the one that's fighting. I would just tune in to watch and stream it.
It's a Butler duel.
Yeah,
All right.
stream it on TikTok. I'm going to go Andrew Jackson on that one.
Jeffrey said Andrew Jackson. That is incorrect. Aaron Burr was the answer there. He was the third vice president of the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, there's an old Got Milk commercial where
That's
a
where
guy
Got Milk
has his
Yeah, don't you remember that
mouthful
one?
of cookies and he
No,
can't
he's
answer the
eating
phone.
peanut butter
There
and
you
he
go.
can't answer a trivia question on the radio station.
That was the answer.
Do you remember?
Oh,
And he's
wow.
I
like,
vaguely
that's
remember.
literally the first time I ever learned about Aaron Burr was that Got Milk commercial.
That is so funny.
We're down to Brooke and Jose. Brooke, it's your turn. I need a number.
2.
Brooke, this legendary reggae musician known for hits like No Woman, No Cry and One Love became an international symbol for peace and unity. Who is he?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley's correct.
Yeah.
Jose, you need to get this right to stay in the game.
Okay, let's go number 3.
Jose, this British singer became an international sensation in the 80s with a hit song that became a viral internet meme decades later. Despite being famous for his catchy tunes, he shocked many by disappearing from the spotlight for several years. Who is he?
The only thing I can think of is getting rickrolled, but I don't think he was not from here. I'm going to say rickroll.
Jose said Rick Roll. That is...
His last name is Roll.
Incorrect. Jose had the first name. His name was Rick Astley. And that means Brooke.
Oh, wait, that was the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, you just didn't give it to me?
You said Rick Roll. I'm sorry. Brooke has won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
All right, well, Brooke gets to choose who gets shocked today while singing Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne, who has a birthday today? Is that right?
She's just Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Jeffrey for not knowing the Got Milk commercial.
Milk shamed, okay.
That's right.
He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
That was your shot collar question of the day. Got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We love to hear a story about a great marriage proposal that was executed perfectly and she was so surprised and happy. Blah, 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 whatever. Great. But you know what we love even more? Is a thoughtful proposal that went horribly and hilariously wrong.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I swear the doves were alive when I first put them in the cake.
Jeff.
I don't know what happened. And we have a listener who says his romantic Valentine's Day proposal could not have backfired worse. And he blames it all on a popular children's toy.
What?
We're going to hear it in a brand new mass speaker coming up.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Texas 78592 says, sometimes I'll go 5 days without brushing my teeth. Just so I can experience how good it feels to finally clean them.
Oh, no.
Those are some furry teeth.
Ew.
I mean, that's how it feels.
Well, my
right?
dad used the same strategy on me, but with hugs. 5 years in between each one, just so every time I would really savor it.
That didn't affect you at all.
No.
Yeah, you're really good at
Totally
emotions.
stable.
Yeah.
But in this segment, we will hug you so hard while you confess your biggest secrets to us.
I'm not letting go, Jeff.
You can cry. Brooke wants you to, actually.
I do.
And we have a guy who's ready to come clean today. He's chosen to go by the name Mauricio. Mauricio, bring it in for a hug, buddy. How you doing?
Come on, Mauricio.
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Oh.
There. Let it out. Let it out.
We're going to kiss you on cheek, too, okay? Now that you're in your safe space, voice changer is on. You are the mass speaker. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
So, the story is, a while back, I was dating a woman, and we had been together for over 2 years.
Okay. That's a long relationship.
Yeah, it was going really well. We were at the point where I could tell that she was expecting a proposal. Like, feeling the pressure of that proposal.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Because you didn't want to propose, it sounds like.
No, but I do feel like some women like do it a lot, or like openly post on social media.
I was just gonna say that, but like I know one girl who kept doing it and was like, "He's gonna ask."
I know one girl
like,
from high school too.
Like it's like sad. The guy's like trapped.
Well, the girls are really creative, too. They're like, gosh, my ring finger is so cold. I wish there was something on it to keep it warm.
It's a little metal sweater.
Yeah. Kind of that vibe you were getting from your girlfriend?
Well, yeah, so I was feeling the pressure, and then I actually made a decision. I thought that I was going to do it on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's cute. Some people wouldn't like that, but some people would love
Cliche,
that.
some may say.
Yeah. Very cliche.
But if a
Not
woman's
me.
like pressuring for marriage a bunch, like it's usually like they want...
It's safe.
Yeah, it's a safe one.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
She'll take it however she gets it.
Yeah, it sounds like you could do it in like morning in bed and she'd be happy.
So you're planning a Valentine's proposal.
Yeah, well, I came up with this idea because I'm very much into Legos, and I wanted her to also be into Legos and have this positive association with them.
Oh, well, that's hard. I mean, you can introduce, but to like have her accept it is hard.
You're not trading a dog.
Yeah.
How does Legos factor into your proposal?
So I ordered this custom Lego set where you put it together, it forms this really big heart, and it says, "Will you marry me?"
Dude, that's
In
sweet.
Legos? Okay. There's some creativity there. We approve.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought it was really cool, so I wrapped it up. And then on Valentine's Day, I gave her the present, and she starts to unwrap it, and she saw that it was a Lego set, and she was so upset with me.
Oh, no, because that's not how she pictured it.
And she doesn't like Legos.
Yeah.
Like, that's his thing.
This is what you would have liked.
And I'm guessing on the box it didn't say, "Will you marry me?"
Like on the back?
Well, no, actually, the box didn't have a picture of the final product on it.
Good. That's smart.
God.
Okay. So she's angry. She thinks you just gave her a bunch of regular Legos.
She was yelling at me.
Oh.
Yelling.
You're like, honey, just put it together in 6 hours. You're going to know exactly.
Yeah. I'm not going to help either.
Were you able to convince her to calm down and try it?
Well, I really didn't expect her to be mad. You know, I thought maybe it would be a fun thing between the both of us. So she opens this box and she starts throwing the pieces at me, all over the apartment, everywhere.
Oh, God.
You're going to step on one eventually.
Oh,
You're getting assaulted by your own proposal.
Oh, man, that backfired.
It was really scary. Eventually, she leaves the place. I don't know where she went. She went to her friends, her parents.
My God.
Oh, she had to cool off.
Oh, my God.
Dang. Did you ever propose or like?
So I tried to text her. I was like, please come back. This is a misunderstanding. We're going to build it together. It'll be really fun.
God, she's going to feel so stupid when she finally puts it together.
The Lego set?
You know what I mean? Like,
or will she ever, Brooke?
So sheepish. Like, oh my God, I ruined the moment.
Yeah, did she come back?
She actually blocked me.
What?
No.
That's how she broke up with you?
Yep, never saw her after that. That was it.
Oh my gosh.
She does not deserve your adorable proposal.
Yeah, I hope you're listening right now.
She's probably married.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
the guy who gave her a ring.
How long ago was this?
This was 3 years ago,
Oh, my
and
God.
she moved on. Yeah, she's engaged to another guy now, I heard.
And I bet he proposed with Lincoln Logs, and that was like super romantic to her.
He's like, honey, once we build our fort,
Yeah.
it's going to be the coolest thing.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that is, gosh.
I'm so sorry,
I mean, you're
man.
better off without her.
Yeah, it's obviously not meant to be. Easier said than being in your situation.
Where are you at in your romantic life?
Well, I have a new girlfriend now.
Hey!
How does she feel about Legos?
She absolutely loves Legos.
It's meant to be.
Two brickheads just falling in love.
Yeah.
I love it.
Don't even wait any more time. Just bust out that Lego set right now and give it to her.
You
can't reuse the Lego. You have to get a new one, Jeff.
She never even opened it except to use it as a weapon.
It doesn't matter. It's like reusing a ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't find some of the pieces that she threw.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, Brooke has a good idea. Do a Lego ring this time.
Yeah, just keep it simple.
I don't think a girl's going to like that either. I don't think.
Dude, I'm sorry that happened, but it sounds like it was for the best, and you're in a better situation now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the long run, I really love my new girlfriend. Everything. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my God, are you proposing right now?
Yeah.
with your voice mask?
Not just yet. Soon, though.
Putting pressure on him like his ex.
Yeah. Text in 78592 if you have a confession you've been holding on to. We'll hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Do you like poser Italian restaurants, or do you want authentic?
Ooh, I like it all, I think, Jeff.
I'm actually good with both.
Yeah, because when I go out for Italian, I expect a family-owned, cooked with love, homeland of Italy type of experience. The real thing.
Grandma's recipe.
And if you find a spot like that, your dinner should be magical. Just whatever you do not cancel your reservation. Because I know two guys who won't take kindly to your cancellation.
They're back.
Don't believe me? It's in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
How you doing? This is Restaurante calling.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, is this Kyle?
Yeah, this is me. Yes.
Okay, so look, we got a notification from Open Table that you canceled your reservation for tomorrow. I figured there's got to be some type of mistake or something.
What? No, I canceled because why? I just. What this is weird. I just canceled because I couldn't make it.
Oh, man, I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Why?
Well, because your plans are back on. We'll see you tomorrow, 6:30.
What?
Oh, sorry, that's my brother Vino.
It's a me Vino.
Yeah, that's a Vino.
So this is the restaurant calling me, mandating that I not cancel a reservation?
We just don't do that. We're not a cancellation type of people, all right? When you commit to the family, you show up for the family.
You think the gnocchis are not good enough?
Oh, yeah, no, the gnocchi's amazing, Vino.
Best gnocchi.
You like the gnocchi, Kyle.
Yeah, I've never had the gnocchi before.
You've never had our gnocchi before?
No, sorry.
You're treating us like a drive-thru over here. Are we a drive-thru, Vino?
No, we know a drive-thru. We primo Italiano.
Yeah, primo. That means prime.
Cancellation.
You heard him. No cancellations. We'll see you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m.
I don't know why I'm on the phone with you.
Hey, I agree. I don't even know why this call happened to begin with. Who would ever cancel on us?
You sounded like a dummy.
Yeah, he does sound kind of like a dummy.
So now you're insulting me?
Oh.
You're calling me names?
Hey, we're Italian. It's a term of endearment. Hey, use the dummy. Use the dummy. Hey, you idiot, right?
I'm a dummy. You a dummy.
Yeah, Vino's a stupid head. This guy can't even do a simple math. Hey, Vino, what's a 2 plus a 1?
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, he only knows a pasta.
Oh, my God.
Linguini.
Yeah, that's the answer.
I don't know what's going on there, but I made a reservation elsewhere, and there's nothing else I can do about it.
Maybe somebody made other plans. Hey, Vino, why don't you get in the car, go over to Kyle's place with a rolling pin? See how quick he shows up to our restaurante.
You got it, boss.
Excuse me, you're not threatening me now, are you?
Look, you saying no to us is like saying no to a kiss from Sophia Loren. Yeah, you don't say no to a kiss from a Sophia, right, Avino?
No, especially with the tongue.
Yeah, extra tongue when you got to kiss a Sophia. Anyway, now you get it. We're going to see you tomorrow at 6:30, all right?
I told you I have other plans.
Okay, look, I just think it's kind of funny that you think it's just so easy to make a reservation disappear. What am I, David Copperfield? You think that's funny? Yeah. What am I, some type of fancy Vegas magician or something? Hey, pulling a spaghetti noodle out of my hat or whatever?
Abracadabra, where did the tiramisu go?
Oh, yeah, with the tiramisu. That'd be actually good, a magician, actually.
This is out of control. I'm hanging up. I don't want to deal with you guys.
You hang up, and you're going to lose a lot of respect from me and a Vino, okay? Nobody wants to lose respect from this family. Right, Vino?
I want to respect you, but you got to respect me.
Yeah, you got to earn respect around here by showing up.
I'm out of here.
Okay, see you tomorrow, 6:30.
I'm not coming to your restaurant.
Hey, but your girlfriend Casey's gonna be here. She set this whole thing up. She said you're gonna cancel your dinner reservation, then we're gonna prank phone call you and mess with you, right, Avino?
Yeah, we love doing the prank phone call.
I can't believe he's still on the phone. He is a dummy.
Wait a sec. What?
You're almost dumber than Vino.
This is a prank phone call?
Finally, he gets it.
Yeah, man. This is actually Jose from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, man. We're doing a phone tap on you.
Oh, you guys are crazy, man. You had me going nuts.
My brother Vino, that's Jeff in the background.
Yeah, I'm a Vino.
I'm also Jeff.
For a second there, I was in fear of my actual life.
No restaurant would ever threaten anyone not showing up for a reservation. Now, if you don't listen to Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, we will come after you, right, Jeff?
Yeah, we will get you, put you in the ocean.
Hey, you don't want me to stick Vino on you with a rolling pin.
I'm a crazy.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
A few months back, two listeners met for the first time on our show without ever seeing each other before. And during the segment, they made a crazy agreement regarding Thanksgiving. If you heard it, then you know what I'm talking about. And today, we're going to hear their first phone conversation and then finally find out what happened afterwards in a very special Blind Love Is update.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. You don't even know.
It's coming up right after this.
Hey, it's Alexis from Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my New Year's resolutions revolve around improving my finances. Whether it's little things like spending less money on coffee or paying off my bills on time or, actually saving money and not spending it all on vacations. But all of that is easier said than done. So what if you could make your resolutions automatic? You can, thanks to Acorns. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow for you, your kids, and your retirement. And you know what? You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio portfolio that fits you and your money goals. And on top of that, you don't need a ton of money to get started. Acorns lets you invest with the spare money you've got right now. You can start with $5 or even just your spare change. It only takes about 5 minutes to create your Acorns account and start investing. So don't feel like financial wellness is impossible. Acorns gives you small, simple steps to get you and your money on track. Head to acorns.com/Alexis or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alexis.
It's so hard being a person who just loves a little luxury in your life, but also only buys things that they can afford. Really doesn't go together all the time. At least that's what I thought until I found Quince. Hey, it's Brooke from Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, the home of the Second Date Update. And I'm just telling you, Quince is where it's at for a range of high quality items at prices within reach. Like 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters, they start at $50. They've got beautiful washable silk tops and dresses, organic cotton sweaters. Oh, I love my 14 karat gold jewelry. I'm wearing their necklace right now. And the best part is all Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They do it by partnering directly with top factories, so they cut out the cost of the middleman, and then they just pass the savings on to us. And you know what else I love about them is that they only work with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. So give yourself the luxury you deserve with Quince. Go to quince.com/Brooke for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Brooke to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Brooke.
Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're diving even deeper, celebrating trailblazing pioneers who fought for change and shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who defied the odds and redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. She's proof that history ain't all about who gets the credit. It's about who did the work. So next time you see that 50-starred, 13-striped American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. So this season, get ready to be inspired, educated, and empowered even more. Join us as we uncover stories that deserve to be heard and celebrated. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Catch Jon Stewart back in action on The Daily Show and in your ears with The Daily Show Ears Edition podcast. From his hilarious satirical takes on today's politics and entertainment to the unique voices of correspondents and contributors, it's your perfect companion to stay on top of what's happening now. Plus, you'll get special content just for podcast listeners, like in-depth interviews and a roundup of the week's top headlines. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're like me, Thanksgiving dinner and hot love just go hand in hand.
What?
Oh my gosh,
It's
bro.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Dude, after you eat all that food, too, gross.
Ew, you're all sloppy and
it's like,
sweaty.
You got the meat sweats.
Stop talking like that. You're turning me on.
Stop it.
That's definitely the case today because it's a special Thanksgiving edition of Blind Love Is.
Pass the gravy and mashed potatoes.
It's a segment where we put two of our listeners together to meet for the very first time right here on our show. Today's special because Thanksgiving is obviously right around the corner.
Yeah.
And both of our listeners have said they do not want to show up to their family dinner solo. So they are willing to be matched up with a mystery person as long as they feel that special spark on air without ever seeing each other first. Because remember, that's the blind part of Blind Love Is.
So theoretically, if this goes well, they could be taking the other to Thanksgiving dinner.
That is the hope today. And today's fearless listeners are Joey and Katie. They're about to meet for the very first time right here. And we've encouraged them to ask each other hypothetical questions, all in the theme of family Thanksgivings.
So we're acting like we're at Thanksgiving.
Well, just about what it's going to be like so they can kind of paint the picture for each other of what it
like
might
if your
be.
drunk uncle shows up, how do you handle
Got
it?
it.
So
Okay.
That's all they were told. I have no idea what the questions are, but let's punch them up and see if we can get that turkey gobbling. So, Joey, would you like to introduce yourself to Katie?
Hey, Katie. I'm Joey. I work in insurance. I have 2 dogs, and my favorite Thanksgiving dessert is pumpkin pie, whipped cream on you.
Well,
You haven't even talked. She literally, we don't even know what she sounds like yet.
spoken a word. You're already dunking her in Miracle Whip without even knowing anything about her. But
Give this woman a moment.
yeah, hold
But
on
I
one
like your
second.
style, bro.
Katie, why don't you introduce yourself to Joey?
Hi, Joey. I'm Katie. I work in publishing, and I guess my favorite Thanksgiving dessert is apple pie, chocolate cookies, and ice cream.
Oh, wow. You hear that, Joe? She has 3 favorite desserts for Thanksgiving, not just one.
And not one of them required her to put any food items on her body.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I
She
can
can
fit
get
a chocolate
creative with
chip.
that. Now we've all met each other. Let's get this started. We are going to back away
So funny.
and let the 2 of you get to know each other up close and personal. We'll stay quiet. Remember, though, we're trying to stay only Thanksgiving themed here. So go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Joey. What if my mom stops halfway through the dinner prayer and asks what you're thankful for? Because she likes to do that sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm thankful for the fact that sweatpants exist, because there's no way I'm making it out of your house without them.
That's clever.
All right.
And my family has a tradition of doing Thanksgiving karaoke after dinner. If you could pick a song to show off your personality, what would it be?
Ooh, I like karaoke. Well, maybe instead of Sweet Caroline, I would sing Sweet Potato Pie.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. They might boo you. I don't know. Neil Diamond's pretty sacred in our house.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk ill of Neil.
I'm just warning you because my last girlfriend, she did a Meghan Trainor song, and it was all about that bass. You know that?
Like the turkey.
Okay.
Well, what karaoke song would you sing?
Probably Titanic.
What?
Huh?
You know the Titanic theme, right?
What?
From the movie?
Yeah.
Well, usually we all watch that together as a family, like the day after Thanksgiving, while eating turkey sandwiches and stuff. And my mom, she always cries when Jack dies. She heartbroken.
Oh,
It's like a 3-hour movie.
that's interesting.
Yeah, okay. You know, I feel like maybe we're going to jump in right here to check the temperature on this bird, but I do feel like
That is an odd family tradition.
there's a few in Joey's family. But as far as the connection between the 2 of them, what do you think, Brooke?
I think they're actually really cute.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you guys had witty banter and you're laughing at each other. And
The sweet potato pie thing lost me. You know,
okay.
everybody sings
He's
Neil
like,
Diamond.
I am actually a professional parody writer.
Yeah, so
I rock sour potatoes.
Definitely something a little bit more clever than that. But I don't know, maybe Joey's into it.
Or you're just mad that she stole your next song of the week idea.
I'll admit all about that based was pretty fire.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Don't hype the ex.
But in our show tradition, this decision is not fully up to us. It comes down to what the listeners think.
Yeah, I love this because I love you guys texting in.
Your fate's in their hands.
So text in 78592 if you want to hear more. Based.
Oh,
we're really going with the X's.
Do we know how to spell base?
And BASTE.
With
If
an
you
E?
if you think this is done, waste.
Based or
Baste it
waste?
or waste it.
Okay, or you can just say we love them or we don't. Love them.
Brooke, I don't hear any laughter coming from you.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm just letting it resonate for a minute.
You're building it up to
Yeah, I'm
really
building it
burst
up.
in the second edition when we come back and continue the Thanksgiving version of Blind Love
All right, let's
Is.
baste it. No?
Will they end up at their family's dinner tables this turkey day? We're going to find out when we continue next.
It's your Blind Love Is update. Yeah, don't go anywhere because we're going to find out how the couple's doing right after part 2.
We're in the middle of a special Thanksgiving edition of Blind Love Is.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun because there's so much at stake.
Yeah, if you don't know, our listeners, Joey and Katie, have just met for the first time right here on the radio, never seen each other before, and they're trying to figure out if they have enough of an instant spark to spend Thanksgiving together.
Yeah,
Big
we're
step.
family.
And after part one of sexy conversation about Thanksgiving karaoke and post-meal Titanic, 74% of our listeners texted in saying, based it. That they sound cute together. One person even wrote, Thanksgiving karaoke. Can we double date at your house, Joe?
Oh.
Hey, that sounds fun.
I like that idea.
Really interesting.
18% said waste it. They had enough. And 2 people keep texting asking us to play Neil Diamond songs. So
well, valid.
we'll keep that in mind. But it looks like there is a chance that blind love truly is.
Oh,
And
man.
remember, if this goes well, they could be spending Thanksgiving with each other's family. So before we get back into it, we should ask, why is that so important to you, Joey? Why is it so important that you not spend this holiday solo?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, I am getting older now, and I just feel like it's time to kind of settle down with someone. And going home on Thanksgiving and you're still single, I mean, that's no fun. Love to show off somebody that I'm seeing or happy with, you know.
All right, Katie. He says he's getting old. So there you go. Katie, same question.
Gray hairs.
Why is it so important for you to not spend the holidays solo?
And like what Brooke says, I mean, I just want a break for 1 year from my relatives bugging me about it.
Always says she wants a break from her relatives.
Yeah, me too.
No, just my in-laws. That's not true. I love my parents.
But-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, in-laws, if you're listening.
The listeners want to hear more from you, so we're about to continue. But there is a twist. Because during the break, we were each handed game cards with different Thanksgiving-themed questions written on them that we are going to pose to Joey and Katie to answer.
Fun.
Thank you, Jose, for being on board with this.
I like games. I like reading cards.
So let's start with this. Alexis, you have your question. Why don't you ask it first?
Okay. So each of you guys have to create your own dream Thanksgiving plate of food.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, the perfect plate.
But no. The catch is you have to make the weirdest, most outlandish food combos.
Oh, creative.
Okay.
So, Joey, I guess we'll start with you. What's your weird, outlandish, perfect Thanksgiving food plate combo?
I love this.
What food do I like? Everything.
You're not even combo. Like, for example, turkey stuffed with nerd gummy clusters.
Ooh,
you
wow.
know?
Like-
with gravy in them.
You know, I kind of like the marshmallow casserole thing with turkey.
People do that.
Okay,
Okay.
remember, he said he's old. He can't hear very well.
I mean, granted, I don't think the marshmallows are good either, but that's a thing already.
He's like, I like mashed potatoes and a little bit of pepper on it. Just a little bit.
I thought that was a quality question, Alexis.
All right.
Guess not.
Katie, do you have an answer?
creative.
Outlandish
I do.
food combo.
Oh, she has
Yes.
one.
So an entire plate filled with gravy and then put a bunch of Swedish fish candies in it. Swim around.
Oh,
You
they're
get the
swimming
idea.
like in an ocean.
That is so gross.
Swedish fish in a swamp.
And I
All
love
right.
those two things separately. That's so sad.
I
That was
like
a
how
good
you
one.
think. Okay.
Good job. You can help him with his
Question
answer.
number 1 has been knocked
I think
down.
we
We're
move
moving on
on.
to
We're
Brooke.
moving on.
Brooke, what is your Thanksgiving game card question?
Okay, so obviously November's about Thanksgiving, but it's also about elections.
Oh, boy.
Of course you're doing this, Brooke. God.
Okay, ready?
This ended. I thought we were over this.
No, listen. Pick a side dish, and you'll have 15 seconds to argue why it's the absolute best. But you have to be really loud and intense about it.
Oh, like a politician
Yes,
would be. Okay.
yes. It's not actual
right.
political parties. I'm
So-
talking about side dishes.
All
Make
right.
a side dish speech.
Yes.
We're going to give Joey a little bit more time to think. Katie, you go
That's a good
first.
call, Jeff. Solid.
Well, naturally, the most delicious side dish would be stuffing because
Is this an impression?
Yeah.
Oh.
it's the absolute greatest. And it has a little bit of everything in it. So it's got the bread, but it's got the flavor of the turkey. It's got it all. It's got the seasoning.
You're pretty good at that.
Okay.
I
You're
like
making
it.
about as much sense as real
Okay.
politicians do.
Yeah.
So that's well
Ramble,
done.
talk
All
about
right,
food.
Joey, hopefully you understood what the question was in your loud political voice.
Come on, Joey.
Stump for one of the foods. Go.
Do not forget the green bean casserole. It is the best out of all the side dishes on this table. Thanksgiving is not the same without green bean casserole.
What's green bean casserole going to do for me,
It's
Joe?
not a debate. You don't get it. It's not a town hall, okay? They had 15 seconds.
We got time for one more. Jose, you have the final Thanksgiving game card question. Why don't you read it?
All right, so pretend you two are free-range turkeys and you meet and fall in love.
Oh.
All right, you just fall in love. So let's hear you talk dirty to each other by using just gobbles. Joey, you go first.
Before you start, let's get some romantic music behind you so you can really serenade that sexy little turkey.
Oh.
All right.
Just out in the wild.
Do your thing,
You
Joe.
two just met.
Gobble. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Sensual.
Oh, gobble, gobble, gobble.
She's liking it.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Gobble. Gobble.
Oh, it's
Gobble, gobble.
Wow, he's going.
That made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like he's really like getting sensual.
I don't know. I see Katie backing away a little bit.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
No, she likes
Gobble.
it. Yeah.
Playing hard to get a
She
little.
questioned a gobble.
Who
All right.
knew you could know so much from a gobble?
It's
Wow.
the tone.
Yeah.
I think that's how they find out in nature.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Oh! Wow, that's called overshare.
Wow,
That one.
All right.
It's one excited turkey. Katie?
Yeah.
That's 0 to 100.
I don't think I like that turkey. Yeah, she liked it.
And
Wow,
Thanksgiving has been consummated.
Are we going to have a baby turkey soon?
I think so.
I think they made it.
Wow. All right. Well, we're running out of time here. And I know this segment was a little bit ridiculous. We're talking hypothetical Thanksgiving scenarios, meeting the families, gobbling at each other. I will say, Joey and Katie, you two are really, really good sports
And
for doing
honestly,
this with us.
I think you're the cutest that we've had on this segment.
Yeah.
What do my co-hosts think? You think that they should spend Thanksgiving with each other?
Based it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it sounds like her.
Gobble,
We're
gobble.
getting too hot now. So, Joey, I think I'll ask you first. Would you be willing to spend Thanksgiving with Katie and her family, at least for the meal part?
Totally. As long as it doesn't conflict with my family's meal, because we usually start eating around 8 a.m. So
Oh, you're the morning
You do
fan.
8 a.m. dinner?
Okay, are
No,
you...
start at his house and
Yeah.
then move to hers.
Okay.
we're early birds, early turkey.
Hey-o.
Katie, can you get up early and do that? You want to eat at 8 a.m. and then head over to your family's house later?
Absolutely. I love eating early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh.
that.
She's
Yeah.
sucking on a wishbone on the way to the next
Oh my
food
God.
meal.
You guys take a picture of you two together at Thanksgiving and tag us.
Yeah, we'll post it as long as it's, not inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's not one of those gobble photos.
Yeah, because the way that was happening, who
They're
knows?
naked like turkey.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This is the first time on our show that we've
Ooh.
ever done this. A Blind Love Is update.
Are we doing it all in sexy turkey voice?
I don't know if we have time for all that, but Katie and Joey, after meeting on our show, said they would go to each other's family Thanksgivings. Welcome back, Katie and Joey. Did you guys actually go through with it?
Yeah, we did.
You did. No way.
have been dying. I've talked to people about you two, wondering what happened because you didn't tag us in the pictures.
Yeah, so how did it go?
I mean, it was interesting. We did Thanksgiving breakfast at Joey's house.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're engaged.
What?
No.
Wait.
What did you just say?
Engaged.
What the hell? Are you joking? That's a
Real
joke.
engaged or fake in front of your family?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
I was all excited.
The best Thanksgiving ever.
Why do I feel like you told that joke in front of your entire family as well?
Was it
Yeah.
weird? Because you guys had never met before, and now you're doing Thanksgiving at each other's houses. Was that awkward for your guys' families?
Well, I had told my whole family about it, and they were initially really skeptical. But I played them the audio from the podcast and everything, and when they heard that, they were actually really excited.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So they were really open to it.
Yeah, they were great.
And then did you guys go to your house for Thanksgiving dinner?
I mean, we did, but backing up, I mean, maybe it was his dad's pumpkin spice scrambled eggs.
Oh God.
I've never even heard
I'm
of
not
that.
against it.
What happened with the eggs? You got sick?
Yeah.
Oh, Joey.
Yeah, we ended up spending most of the time in the bathroom.
Oh.
Romantic.
Wanted to avoid family, though.
Yeah.
What a good first impression.
Oh, my God.
A nightmare.
It was not the worst Thanksgiving, though. I'll say that.
That wasn't your worst.
So wait, do you guys actually genuinely have a connection or what?
Yeah, are you dating?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe next time we start at my family's house, but
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That's the cutest. Or just skip those pumpkin spice eggs. 'cause-
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Hey, you've seen each other at your worst. It's only up from here.
Well, hey.
my God.
Definitely keep us updated and let us know what happens at the next Thanksgiving and send pictures this time in the bathroom.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want those photos, Jeff.
We want
Those
all
are
the
not-
deets.
I do want to see what pumpkin spice eggs look
No,
like.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Men are allowed to grunt and groan. They're men. That's what men do. But there's a certain place that women are like, okay, you know what? This is too much. Knock it off. Plus, did one woman uncover the secret for why there's so many work meetings in this country?
I need to know.
She has a theory, and the one fruit a certain TikToker says is all you need to look 20 years younger.
Whoa.
And I'll just say you're not eating it. Find out where you put it in a brand new...
Woo! TikTok click shop.
That's coming up right now. Are the rumors true? Is Kendrick Lamar really going to drop a part 2 diss track to his award-winning song, They Not Like...
Woo! TikTok click shock.
Ooh, look out, Drake.
man.
You in trouble again.
We thought we got him last time.
It's TikTok Click Shock, where we serve up the biggest TikTok videos from the past week. Let's get right to your first TikTok Click Shock, which is from an influencer in Miami who's going viral with 2.6 million views on her latest video. Because there's always been this dynamic where men have their spaces and women have their spaces.
Like in a house or an apartment or something, you mean? Like that? Yeah.
No,
like in the
that's a
world?
very, very antiquated way of thinking,
What
Brooke.
are
I
you
think that's a
talking
very,
about?
very mean thing.
What
I
are
just
you
mean
saying?
places where guys go to hang out and
Oh.
places where girls go to hang out.
In the world.
Women
Okay.
are allowed to hang out
That's a
outside
little-
of the house, Brooke. That is the new way of thinking. I don't know.
suppress
Okay,
women,
we're
Brooke.
living in the
Yes, you're
21st
right.
century.
It's only in women-only places.
All right, but
Yeah.
recently, some dudes have been tiptoeing ever so slightly into one of those sacred spaces for ladies.
What?
And the women do not like it.
Okay, if it's a spa, I already did this.
I'm talking about yoga class.
There's
I've
And-
been thinking
there's
about
tons
doing
of guys in yoga.
Women
Really?
hate that. In particular, this woman named Alexandra is not happy about it. Listen.
Just took a hot yoga class, and there were many guys in the class. Particular man, push-ups before class started, heavy breathing, grunting, slurping his water. It is a quiet, zen, peaceful yoga class. It is 7 a.m. Why must you take up more space than you already naturally do? Why can you be seen and not heard? Demure, cutesy, you know? Like, you don't, we get it, you're a man. Like, you don't need to act like that, though. It's annoying, and we all secretly hate you.
Oh,
Do you
those
think
are
that, wait, hold on. Do you think that she's saying all men? Because she's talking about one very specific type of man there.
But why do I feel like he wasn't trying to be manly? I feel like he was struggling to keep up in class.
exactly.
Maybe.
Hot yoga's too tough for him.
A lot of women
yoga's hard, I
jumped in
heard.
saying yes, and they grunt all through Pilates, too.
I grunt too. One time there was a guy in my yoga class who at the end of the class looked over at me and goes, glad to see someone else sweats as much as I do. in here." He's a big guy. And I was
Yikes.
like, you and me, buddy.
Another comment says it's because they can't keep up and they're only
Yeah.
in the classes for the eye candy.
No.
Oh, wait.
I agree. Too much noise in general from the men. From now on, guys, bring in your CPAP machines and shut up. Every male breath is a slap to a woman's face, so be quiet. That was a TikTok
Glad
click
you didn't
shot.
man.
I'm standing up for you girls, okay?
never
I got
do.
your backs just from outside of yoga.
Yeah,
So
you should do yoga.
your
Jose.
next TikTok click
TikTok
shot.
click shot.
Oh, sorry to step on a woman's toes shouting that.
No. What is wrong
My
with you
bad.
today?
This is from an account called Catherine Hates Boomers. And
This is gonna go well.
she's going viral because she claims she knows the real reason why boomer bosses schedule so many meetings.
Oh, interesting.
Here's her thoughts.
Boomers love meetings. They'll have meetings about meetings. Meetings make them feel important because next time somebody's trying to schedule something, like a doctor's appointment, the doctor says, can we do it on Wednesday the 12th? They can say, no, sorry, I can't. I have a meeting that day. Oh, you're an important person who has meetings. Anybody can email. Work is about showing your title. An email just does not convey that grandeur. They also love their paperwork, so they can file things away in a drawer to never be seen again. But having paperwork, that makes you important. That's why we can't work from home.
Do you think there is truth to the general idea that boomer bosses are only scheduling meetings so they look important?
They're just on a power trip?
I just don't think they know what else to do with their time.
Yeah.
It's like what people did for them, so they're just doing the same thing. I hate meetings.
And the truest thing is the meeting before the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
That happens where it's like, look, we're going to have a meeting at 1.
have a pre-meeting.
Now we got to talk about what's going to happen in the meeting.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck?
Those meetings are annoying, but the one-on-one meetings with the closed locked doors, let's not stop those. More of those boss meetings.
Why do they lock the doors behind?
I'm not doing those meetings.
Yeah, me neither.
You
Well, I
shouldn't
guess
be doing
I'm
those
just
meetings.
lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
The top comment on the video says, boomers are the most out-of-touch, inefficient group of bosses out there. They need to just retire so we can have a 32-hour work week. That was sent by a woman in our area whose name is Alexis.
Makes sense.
I'm sure that's just a coincidence, though. Same name.
I mean, I wouldn't not agree.
Alexis agrees with Alexis.
The bosses are listening, Alexis.
Yeah.
That was
Make sure
a
they lock the door.
TikTok click shock.
Thanks for the tips.
Let's go to your final,
Woo! TikTok click shot.
which is a new beauty trend that's been getting millions of clicks lately.
Oh.
And I'm sure Alexis has seen this one in her algorithm. I know Brooke would absolutely love it.
Okay.
Because, Brooke, you're all about natural, organic, smells bad, weird stuff for your health.
Yes. Yes and no. I like it to smell good.
Well, you'll be happy about this new all-organic beauty hack, and all you need is a piece of fruit for it.
Okay.
Okay, here it is.
So we're going to be rubbing raw banana peel against the entire face. It's supposed to be like natural Botox while tightening the skin. It also helps with discoloration while also exfoliating your skin. So here I am just letting the banana peel sit for about 10 minutes and then we're going to wash it off. Banana peels also help you whiten your teeth, so that's what I'm doing here. I already cleansed, so my skin is feeling super smooth. And that's it. Bye.
Okay.
Wow, bananas do it all.
She looks 22. She doesn't need the banana peel.
She's actually 78 years old, so that's a really big compliment to her.
It's working amazing.
Well done.
I'm not putting banana peels on my
But
face.
the peels fit perfectly under your eyes. It's kind of nice.
Nope, I'm going to stick with my $100 face cream.
Oh,
I'll
God.
stick with that.
The elitist over here. The top comment says, been doing this for a while, and it definitely works.
Really?
The second top comment says, does this work with cheese too?
Ooh.
Wait.
Already trying to find substitutes for the banana?
That's right. That's right. Something that's a little more tasty at the end of the treatment, Jeff.
And then some psychopath wrote, you can actually freeze the peel and use it again later for a second round.
Oh,
yeah.
But I bet if it was cold, it'd really take the bags under your eyes away, you know?
So you'd have to roll it?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
nice.
Women taking bananas to the face is the hot new trend of the year. Those were your
TikTok click shot.
stories for the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Boss!
What's the classic pirate phrase that they always say?
Arg.
Ooh, yar!
No.
Walk the plank.
No, mail carrier.
No.
No, they don't say that.
That's what they're saying. They're saying mail.
I don't think
Mail?
I've heard that.
Yeah, they carry the mail. And
Pirate ships aren't sending love letters.
I'm bringing up mail carriers because that's who's your challenger today,
I think
Natasha.
The question is, why are you bringing up pirates?
Pirates and mail go together like all the time. There's
Natasha, do you encounter many pirates on your route?
Don't think so.
I do remember, though, when they're like, yar, plunder the ship and take the forever stamps.
That's right.
I remember that.
Natasha is no stranger to this show because this will be her 17th time playing. She was 0-15 against you on an epic losing streak until last time when she pulled out a tie.
Oh, she tied. She tied.
And that is something.
Dude.
Fun fact, Brooke did lose to someone in a coma recently, so that means there is a chance for you, okay, Natasha? You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you can say pass, but you have to beat her outright to win. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Your time starts now. Athlete George Herman Ruth was born on what board game would you find these two places, St. Charles Place and Baltic Avenue?
Monopoly.
In which body of water would you float easier, fresh or salt water?
Salt.
1 ton is equal to how many pounds?
2,000.
Shut off to the public since 1916, the Statue of Liberty has a balcony on which part of her, the torch, crown, or ear?
The torch.
What color are the balloons in the cereal Lucky Charms?
Yellow.
Oh, yeah, we will accept that answer, Natasha. Good work. Brooke is going to come back into the studio here. And as you know, Valentine's Day is about a week away. And it says on my phone screener that you have no plans. You're just going to be working. Is that correct?
More than likely, yeah.
All right. Well, let's say you're doing your mail route and you come across a hunky stallion named Steady Eddie who answers the door. And let's role play this situation and act like you are extremely attracted to him. Ding dong.
Hi, I have a certified for you.
Is this my Pokemon card that I special ordered 3 months ago that you're finally delivering? You know, I may be rich once I open this. Hold on, excuse me. Anyway, what's your name?
Brooke?
Natasha, how dare you throw me under the bus like that?
Yeah, that's a hot name.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
That hurt.
More turned on about the Charizard anyway.
Yeah. Now you're definitely in Brooke's head. Brooke, are you ready?
No.
2 turned on. Good luck. Your time starts now. Athlete George Herman Ruth was born on this day. Sports fans know him better by what cute nickname?
Babe Ruth.
On what board game would you find these 2 places, St. Charles Place and Baltic Avenue?
Monopoly.
In which body of water would you float easier, fresh or salt water?
Salt.
1 ton is equal to how many pounds?
1,000.
Shut off to the public since 1916, the Statue of Liberty has a balcony on which part of her? Torch, crown, or ear?
Crown.
What color are the balloons in the cereal Lucky Charms?
Ooh, they're pink.
Oh.
Okay.
Follow me, Lucky Charms.
Brooke always has to go big ooh before she answers at least one of her questions. But let's get to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
What the happened? What the happened?
Bolaños.
Oh, man, that's funny. Natasha, you got 4 correct today.
Wow.
That is straight fire.
Brooke, you got only 3.
Yay! You got
Natasha, finally, after years and years of playing this game, you have taken down Brooke.
Wow.
Natasha, incredible.
Natasha.
Let's go over the answers for everybody. Athlete George Herman Ruth was born on this day. Sports fans know him as Babe Ruth. The board game where you'd find St. Charles Place and Baltic Avenue would be Monopoly. You would float easier in a body of salt water because salt water is denser. 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. The shut off to the public since 1916, the Statue of Liberty has a balcony up on the torch.
Oh.
Yo, that'd be so scary.
If you look really closely, there's a circular balcony that goes around it. It was shut off to the public
Almost
for
said torch.
safety concerns.
Yeah, what do you mean?
And the color of the balloons in Lucky Charms cereal would be red balloons. It's in the song.
Red balloon.
I'm happy, finally.
I love it.
You should be
I think I
happy,
got robbed.
Natasha, because not only do you get $100, but just for playing, we're also giving you a $10 Starbucks gift card.
Okay, thank you very much.
Congratulations on your victory. Come back and play again soon, okay?
I don't know. I might retire after this.
Be back, Natasha. She's like, that was actually too weird for me.
Yeah, we're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.